All right, they're hitting the gate for the Whitney Stakes. First one in is going to be Zandon. Odds on Cody's Wish now 2-5. I think this is what I was guessing 1-5. Lon, I think you had said 2-5. Nick, you're thinking around that as well. Zandon, your second choice at 9-2. Charge at 6-1, and then double digits from there on out. We'll see if Charge It goes to the lead and what kind of a lead he ends up getting here. But good luck if you're playing. Let us know in the comments section what you're playing, and we'll try and root them home for you here and see if we can get a feel-good story for Cody's Wish to keep on keeping on here at Saratoga. He's in the gate. They're all locked in. They're off. There they go. Cody's Wish a little awkward out of the gate. He's going to be last away and trailing. Charge It, the big surprise, is going to be third, it looks like, going into the turn there. Giant Game.
Oh, my God.
He's going to be fourth now. Giant Game hellbound on taking that lead. White Abarrio very close behind in second. Zandon hugging the rail, Charging in between him and Last Samurai. Cody's Wish at the rear. He's a come from behind horse, so that not much of a surprise. 24-2 for that opening quarter. Nick, that's, they're going a mile and an eighth, but that is very slow, and it doesn't look like Giant Game's being pushed very hard.
It does not. I wonder if that's what Charger was hoping for, was that they were all going to go, and then they didn't. So now he's trying to work out a trip because they don't look like they're moving very fast, and Cody's Wish is now making a little bit of a move back there to get a little bit closer, because it does seem like they're going pretty slow in 48.25 for the half.
They sped up a tiny bit, but not by much. All right, Cody's Wish is going to pass Charge It here as they go into the turn. Lon, I'm sorry. I know you were liking Charge It for a second. He's not out of it completely. Last Samurai looks like the first one to really throw the anchor in. White Abarrio about to take the lead here from Giant Game. Zandon right behind him. Cody's Wish hot on his trail, and Charge It's going to move with him. Now, here's the thing. Charge It has got to find a way around these horses. He might get the rail opening. Cody's Wish goes wide. White Abarrio with the lead off the turn. Zandon's there. Cody's Wish is going to try and reel him in, but White Abarrio looks gone.
Upset. Oh, my God.
And Cody's Wish is not going to be second. Listen, death taxes and Zandon getting second in races and graded stakes. White Abarrio,
wow,
open length, 6-length winner maybe. Cody's Wish is third, Zandon second. Charge It very close for fourth. Last Samurai last, so that puts Giant Game fifth. Wow.
Big win back.
Wow.
Oh my God. What, White Abarrio?
Yep.
Oh. Yeah, I mean,
Rodney, you want a job working for us? You've been right all day, man. Listen, credit where credit is due. Rodney said he was against everyone, and give him White Abarrio in that spot. Congratulations. Hey, White Abarrio, winner of the Florida Derby. By the way, White Abarrio, right there on the old Racing Dudes Triple Crown Championship belt. That's my boy from last year as a 3-year-old. Holy smokes. Frank Miramati said running the race of his life. I think that's an understatement. Came home in 12, just under 12 and 1/5 seconds there. That was very, very impressive from that horse. He was absolutely ready for this race. Wow. And he was not slowing down.
He ran a mile last out in the Met Mile, and then he ran that 7 furlongs at Gulfstream. So I guess coming back to that Pegasus at a mile and an eighth where he didn't run very well in the Pegasus. So, I mean, I said minutes ago, I don't think he wants the distance. I think we want to cut him back. And, again, I know a lot about horses and what trainers are smart and not. So, wow, is it the Dutrow angle that we want to look at?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah, the chat's already going wild with that one. The Dutrow effect on this. White Abarrio at 10-1 with Zandon coming in second there. A 5-1 exacta paying 39-1. So listen, if you just key Zandon in second and put everybody else on top of him in every race, you're guaranteed to make some money like that. One hell of an effort from White Abarrio. I would say that's by far the best win he's ever had. And the Florida Derby was great by the way, he beat Charge It in that race as well. That was just unbelievable. Rick Dutrow Jr. rode him perfectly. He had him very close to the pace that was pretty soft. let's talk about Cody's Wish, because it's going to be the big story as well. Cody's Wish goes down, to defeat first time in 8 starts. Was it the distance? Was it the slow fractions? Nick, I'll throw to you first. What was Cody's Wish's undoing?
It certainly looked like it was a slow fractions because he came for third and he didn't look like he was slowing down. It just Zandon got the first run on him, it looked like. So I don't know that getting the distance is ever going to be a problem for him. It looked like he was fine there. I think it was just the way that we said 24 and 48. That's I guess racehorse speed to some degree, and on a good course, maybe you say that those fractions were faster than it seemed, but it certainly seemed like a slow pace, and they didn't seem to be really moving. Cody's Wish doesn't have anything to close into, so I would say maybe you get a price on Cody's Wish to win the Classic now. Reverse his course from 3 minutes ago.
What define price? What do you think the price is that he'll be?
You figure in the Classic, you'd get 3-1 on him after losing to White Abarrio, because White Abarrio's got to be going there now too, right? Like White Abarrio's not going to the mile, and you get Zandon in there. You get.
I would put him in a mile.
In there.
You'd put Zandon at a mile on?
No, White Abarrio.
Oh, White Abarrio at the mile. I think I would too. It's 2 turns. It's at Santa Anita, so it'll be 2 turns, and I think that'll help him. You get a lot of sprinter, like 7 furlong types that go fast, and that could set up well for him. Mm-hmm. I'll be curious to see what they do with the ownership C2 Racing Stables. Big friends of the Magic Mike Show and the Racing Dudes, by the way. So good to see Mark and Clint getting the big win with White Abarrio there. So we'll see what they end up doing with this horse. And do they send him back to Saffie? Right? They sent him to Dutrow because Saffie had that ban from Churchill Downs tracks for a while, and so in order to keep running White Abarrio in big races, Naira at one point reciprocated that ban. They were like, we have to send him to someone who can run him in these big races. So we'll see what they do with White Abarrio as far as a training perspective goes. I think it's hard to take him away from Dutrow after that. Like he never ran like that for Saffie, not even at Florida. And by the way, one of the knocks against White Abarrio we didn't talk about, but a knock against him was he never took his race outside of Florida, really. Well, He did now.
Yep.
He did indeed. He closed and finished that race really, really well. And yes, a mile going 2 turns at Santa Anita may be the place to take him for the dirt mile instead, but he didn't look like he was slowing down with an extra 1/8 of a mile. And they ran him in the Pacific or the Pegasus, so it certainly feels like they put him in the Derby, right? Like they want him to go long. I don't know that the dirt mile is where they're going to want to send that one, but who knows?
Well, the good news is we still got 3 months until the Breeders' Cup Classic. White Abarrio is officially in the race if they want to send him there. He is out of a sire Race Day, who Race Day got better as he got older and was a son of Tapas. So that's where you get the white genes from. It's where you get possibly distance from as well. And he's out of an Into Mischief mare. So we'll see what happens there. But White Abarrio officially in the Breeders' Cup Classic. We'll see what I would assume Zandon's going to head there. I don't think a mile is good for him at 2 turns. I think they might want to go longer with him. Breeders' Cup Classic, $6 million purse, finishing second in that race, boys. It pays pretty well. RacingDudes.com is your home for the best free picks for every race, every track. Summer's here. Our picks are heating up. We want you to join us in the fun. Subscribe to the Racing Dudes YouTube channel right now. Click the notification bell. You don't want to miss a single one of our awesome videos. Want to make money betting horses? Bet with the Racing Dudes.